Hey, I welcome you once again. Good afternoon, all to all my Pioneer Ministry family. Last week, a friend of mine called me that he packed into a new area, and that area would have loved to use part of the land for ministry, for God's ministry, and but the information is gathering that a lot of people comes there and go, and nobody can succeed there, and because of what? Territorial powers. And you knowing fully well whom you are, that he that is in you is far greater than he that is in the world. So you have not to fear anybody, because you're not the one that sent yourself. It's God that sent you, and you are walking according to the instruction of God. So when God backs you up, when the Holy Spirit backs you up, everything around that area, you succeed. If you can look at the story of our father, Pastor Idebibiremia, when he goes to the GRA, people came and never succeeded, but he came and destroyed those territorial powers and took over. And today he's a global man of God, a global preacher. So today, quickly, I'm going to be telling you some information that you need to hear about territorial powers and how you can battle with such powers, how you can destroy such power and take over the environment, how you can succeed in any territorial powers where they've dominated, how you can come in and destroy those powers and take charge of it. It is all about knowledge. It is all about the wisdom of God. It's all about the empowerment of the Holy Spirit. So quickly, now what is territorial spirit? We call it territorial spirit. The Christians refer it as territorial spirit. All right. In the Christian language, it is a term used to identify demonic occupations. It is a term that is used to identify with demonic occupations of a specific geographical locations that is based on the hierarchy of system where you live, where you stay. Okay. If you also check in the book of John 12:31, John 14:30, Ephesians 6:12, it also tells you thoroughly on how territorial powers are strong and demonic. All right. These territorial spirits are spiritual and physical. They have that of the spiritual part of it and the physical part of the operations. Okay. And they are powers that are used to hold Christians, used to hold people with bright future potentials, and it destroys those potentials, people with bright future, by taking and destroying their spiritual powers. So once they are being suppressed, they take that destiny, they take that thing that God has kept for them, that God has brought them on earth to do. They suppress them. All right. So territorial powers are stubborn powers that reside both in your home, your streets, your houses, where you are currently staying. They have territorial powers there. Okay. Now you see some people, they park with cars, they came with fences, came with a lot of properties. But when they get into the environment, before they know, they start selling their properties and start becoming rich, start begging for food. These are territorial powers, because the territorial powers have taken over everything around them, and by so doing, they've captured everything around that they are supposed to succeed. Maybe what you're supposed to do or what you're supposed not to do, you're not doing it. Okay, so because of what? Lack of information. And that is why we are here today. If you check in the book of Daniel 10:13, it also talks about the prince of Persia. The prince of Persia. And because these prince of Persia are spirits, all right, that stops the blessings of God, that hinders the potentials of great men. And thank God, God brought some warring angels that were able to fight those powers. They were able to destroy such powers. And by so doing, I am going to be listing the prayer points and how to tackle with some of those demonic powers, how to tackle with such occultic powers, how to take over your territories. So I'm going to be explaining very well, and I want you to listen carefully and do accordingly, because the same information is power. So I've told that, my friend, how it's supposed to manifest in any areas, because you know that God has sent you. You're not supposed to be afraid of any territorial powers. You take over your territories by destroying their powers and cutting their wings. That is how we do here in Many Power Ministry. We are not afraid of anything. When we come, because you cannot kill us. It's only when you can kill the God that sent us, that is when you can kill us. Because as far as we serve the living God, we've come to stay and we've come to destroy every powers of the enemies. So I want you to follow me for more videos as I will be unleashing. So I'll be telling you how to take over your territorial powers and how to take charge of the environment. Follow me for more videos. God bless you.